Hello everybody, this is Thor Young with Bear Bull Traders, and I'd like to do a recap for you today. In my recap, I'd like to kind of start a new series I'm going to be kind of going through, which is basically like an Ask Me Anything kind of style, where generically, like today, I'm going to cover a topic on levels, and I'm going to show you why they're strong, what levels are really good, and then I want to kind of go through and talk about some other things. But when I say AMA, what I'm talking about is I'd like you guys to start commenting below on different subjects that you would like me to cover. I think one thing that's really interesting with trading is, me getting to share my experience with you guys, but often I'm sharing my experience, but I'm not necessarily answering questions that you actively have. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to kind of try and see if you guys can comment and, give me some ideas of things I can cover to kind of help you guys out and bring up the engagement a little bit with some of my videos and some of the folks out there. So anyway, we're going to go off of levels today. I think it's a pretty simple subject, but a lot of people don't understand how powerful, or as we say, how magic they can be. So I'm going to go ahead and cover a couple of those. If you're going to use levels, the main thing I'd like to recommend is you join us for the pre-market show. Carlos and Norm are the masters of finding good levels for you that you can trade off of. I use some of those today. We also do a lot of levels at auto draw. We can maybe cover that in a different video. So first off here on Uber, what we're going to be looking at here is, and it looks like I'm about to get stopped out finally on Uber. I actually had a really good day on Uber today. As you can see, I've cleared almost $400 on it. So, and it looks like I'm about to be all out on all the rest of it here. But what happened on Uber is Uber had a really hard sell-off. As Uber was selling off, it came down to pre-market low. This is one of those levels that I just absolutely love. Pre-market low, pre-market high are just incredibly strong levels. I actually have mine auto draw. I use them so often. So you can see down here, we came down here, we started pushing against a pre-market low here, but it could not break through it or get through it. There was also a decent sized bid sitting down here that I thought was maybe pushing the price up a bit. So I decided to go ahead and go long. I unfortunately took a stop out right off of that. It broke through and went a little bit further down than I wanted to. So I went ahead and took the stop out just in case it was going to fail. But it came back up, held that level, looked good. I got back in, and with a little confirmation, I added in some more. So we lost about $100 on this first trade, but you can see by what I showed you before, I'm up almost $400 total on this trade. So a little risk management never hurts you, right? So once we got in here, it held that level, popped up beautifully, got some partials, and then I went down. I was probably all the way down to about 20-30% here, and then it pulled back. Look at this level here. Notice levels, right? These levels here, previous daily level, I believe high and close of previous days. You can see we tested these and then failed. Bounced off of pre-market low, came back up here, found some a little resistance, and then used this level here, another previous day, as support before it was able to bounce up in good fashion and then go up here before rejecting off of this level, right? I mean, look at how strong those levels were. So we can see here, we actually came up here, rejected off of this level, so I took a partial, but then it held, came back in, looked strong, so I added in here, and I was looking for a breakup, and I actually had an order sitting at $20.48, which it did wick through. I just never got filled, and I'm not sure why, but I should have. And it came back here, and then eventually it came back up here. I was still holding for my 48, or, even I would even taken 47 at this point, but it came back up here, held this level. Look how strong that level was, and then it failed off of it, and then eventually came all the way back down. This ad here was a free roll for the loss of this daily level here, and when it held VWAP, I went ahead and added in here with the loss of this lower level, and it went through, and you can see I'm all out now on Uber. So but you can see here how well these levels have all used. So that's our subject for today. I just really wanted to talk about levels. If you want to talk about how to configure auto drawing levels, maybe that's a subject we can cover, or anything else that comes up in your mind, think about it. I hope everyone can kind of take a little bit from this one. I look forward to maybe getting a little more engagement from everybody, stuff you'd like to see. So I hope you're all having a great day, and as usual, keeping it green. Thanks.